Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. I just got a few things I want to show you. Been loving my Seint, and I just, as a consumer, I like to kind of see what I'm going to get before I buy it. I usually like to touch and hold things, so it's really important for me to see how big things are and all that. So just thought I'd kind of give you a little inside view of some of the products, and then I'll do a real quick full face. So yeah, I love my Seint products. They're all cream. There's a few powders, but it makes my skin feel super good. It's not heavy, and you're only putting on one layer. You're not duplicating layers. But these are the palettes. You will get custom matched from your artist with your color that you would be best suited for you. So this first little palette, and they come in different colors, is with Mother's Day coming up. We've got some really cool patterns. So this first palette is built for 4 large tins, or you can mix and match. These are some eyeshadows. I put powders in these ones just because I like to keep my powders separate from my creams. Every palette has a mirror. These are magnetic, and you just will pop your tins in and out. You can change your colors easy. You keep the little cover that your tins come with, and you just snap that in between the colors and pop it out. So it keeps you from digging in there and getting your fingers in it. So yeah, so this is the 4, and it's a little bit smaller than my hand. It's nice and thin, not bulky. This one is the 8. It's the same size as the 4, but it has 2 layers. And again, it's basically the same thing, just 2 layers. It's got the mirror, room for 4 large tins there. And this one, you'll see I got a bunch of shadows in. So that is that one. It's nice and small. And then this one I really like because I like a good variety of things in there. This one holds 12, and it goes up, is a lot bigger. So there's a lot of variety, but again, it's the same concept. It's 2 layers, and you'll see it's about the size of my hand, but it's super easy to hold. It's not like it's big and bulky, and it fits really nice in. This is my little travel pouch, and it's like, that's all I need to take that, my mascara and my eyeliner. And then I have my brushes in a separate little container. But like, yeah, if you're going to the airport or something, I mean, you are good. Super easy. So yeah, love it. All right, and I'll show you a couple of the application tools. They have a perfecting sponge that comes in this really cute container. Every time I use mine, I just used it recently, but rinsed out really good, squeeze it, let it air dry. This container is nice, but I personally, it's airtight. I don't think it's gonna dry really good. And I don't want anything growing in it. So I don't know what people's thoughts are on that, but I do love this. If you're gonna travel, you can keep your sponge in there. And maybe that's all you wanna use, is maybe get 2 sponges or something. So there's that option. But then there's also these really great brushes that come with a year warranty. And I have used the warranty already. My first 3D brush, these bristles fell out for some odd reason, and they don't fall out. But that happened, sent them a picture, and they sent me a new one in a couple days. So it was really nice. They come in really nice colors. This one is gold, and then there is a rose gold. It's hard to see in here, but it's a little bit different color. But they're really nicely made. And like I said, the warranty, you can't go wrong. They're just, you got it. So they do have some a cleansing spray and a soap too, which I highly advise you get one of those, because you do have to keep your brushes clean. If you don't, they're gonna get yucky stuff growing on them, and eventually that stuff does build up in there, and it's not gonna apply nicely. You're gonna get different results. And each of the brushes that you use, if it's more of a compact bristle like these, you're gonna get a little bit more of a full coverage. Whereas if you use a softer bristle, you're gonna get that lighter airbrushed look. So depending on what your event is, or what you're doing, or what your daily use is, your decision, but we can talk you through that process too. Like I said, you're gonna get a personal color match, so we will help match you to what we think would suit your skin tone. But the lips and cheeks, you know, it's fair game. You do whatever you like. So that's what makes it fun too, is that when you're not replacing a whole compact. You can go and you just buy 110 here or there. And they last a long time too. So that your main colors are like, I think 3 to 4 months. Lips and cheeks can be like up to 6 months, depending on how you use them. The lip and cheeks, some of these I have are super highly pigmented, so you only need a little bit. It goes a long way. So yeah, so let's do a real quick full face. And like I said, you don't need all this. You can do 4. You can do a main color, a highlight, the contour, and a lip and cheek. It's totally on what you wanted, what you prefer. So there's lots of methods. Some people just use their fingers to go in here and dab it on. Some people like to absolutely for sure use the brush or the sponge. So I personally use my finger on the contour just because I feel like I can control where I'm putting it and how much I'm putting on. So with the contour, you're creating like a shadow. And the contour you're going to notice too, it's like thicker feeling than the creams, than the than the highlights. So you can just, depending on your face shape, we can help you figure that out too. There's different angles you're going to want to put your contour on. So by putting on your nose, you can trim your nose. You're going to cut in some cheekbones. You can get rid of or trim out some of the jowl line or the double chin kind of look. So yeah, I got that on there. And then I'm going to start with my main highlight. So they're called highlights, but there's all different shades. And you're going to have one that's going to be your main base, and you're going to put it right where you wouldn't have any other makeup. So just like your basic, this is like your basic foundation, in other words. So, and like I said, don't overlap. There is no need for it. You're wasting makeup. It's gonna feel heavy. And then I'm gonna use this really bright shade, and I'm gonna use that for my highlighting. So what this does is it creates kind of like, oh, I got a lot on there. Really bright areas. It's gonna look, that's where the focus is gonna draw. And so that's, let me see. I just can't see without my glasses. So that's basically that. And then some people like to throw on their lip or their cheek now, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend some of this in. And then I'll put my lip and cheek on in a minute, just because I have a tendency to overblend. And then I'm basically just wiping off what I put on. So I like to start in my darker areas and just kind of smudge them in a bit. Like I said, don't overblend in the beginning. Your last step will be finalizing that and making sure everything's smoothed out. So this you just kind of pull down. See where I'm at. So I just got, my husband got me a new mirror for the bathroom that has a magnifier. I'm so excited because I can't do anything without my glasses literally every day. And then I'm like having to scrub my glasses because I got so much makeup on it. So then you're just gonna blend that in and dabbing as much as possible. You don't want to wipe your makeup off because you use so little. And this is very buildable. If you want that real full face, you can do it. You can do whatever makes you happy. So there's my basic. So now I'm gonna throw on my cheek color and some lip color. And I'm gonna use This one's Renaissance. It looks super dark and scary. But I like to throw a little bit of this shimmery or a highlight over it, or the illuminator, get it straight. So I'm gonna put, like I said, it's super pigmented, so I'm just gonna go light. And I like to put it up higher in these areas. Kind of gives you more height in your cheekbones. See where we're at. And put a little bit here. So there's that. And then I'm gonna throw a little bit of this on. Let's do some illuminator. So right now this is pretty matte. There's other lip and cheeks that are like a gloss that will give you a real glossy look. Actually, maybe we'll do that. So I'll put this one. This is more of a glossy lip and cheek. And you'll see, so right now it's kind of matte, but by putting this on, you're gonna get a lot more glow, and it's gonna give you that dewy, young, vibrant look. So these ones do feel a little sticky if you overdo them. So just use caution with that, but then you can always go over it with a little bit of the vanilla dusting powder. So yeah, it looks nice and fresh. We also have some really nice bronzers, and I will put a little bit of that just like where the sun might hit me. And then blend it in. And then pull some down on your neck here. So that's my basic full. Big thing, ladies, do your eyebrows. I know as I'm getting older, mine are thinning a lot. So I'm gonna brush them up, get that crap out of the way. And then just pop some brows in there. It's gonna help give your eye a much more open, awake look. And sorry. I'm so thankful my dog's being quiet. She is a beagle and she loves to bark at everything. Okay. So yeah, just throw some brows in there. And then take your little spoolie and just make it look a little bit more natural. But I think that, for me, eyebrows is a big thing. Maybe I need to even this one out a little bit. Okay, and then we'll throw on some lashes. And I'm just gonna get in here, try to get into my lash line, just smudging in there. For me, my lashes and brows are a must. So if it wasn't for that, I'd have it down to just a few minutes. But I just absolutely love the look I get, the feel. We have a really nice setting spray. Let's see where the front is. And it smells like coconut. It smells like spring, summer. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that. Oh, feels good, nice and moisturized. So yeah, I love just the versatility, all the different things we can do, different looks, simple. And the ingredients are safe. They're good for any age, any skin type. Look at our product or our ingredient list on there. A lot less than your store or your drugstore brands. A lot less chemicals. So yeah, I feel good about wearing Seint. Like I'm doing something good for my skin. And I just love the beautiful packaging, the quality, the guarantees. Just don't have any fear, just do it. You deserve it. Just be you and be beautiful. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.